Jumbo and Karibu, Kenya. Hello and welcome to Kenya, still one of the world's most exciting destinations. This country of 580,000 square kilometers straddles the equator on the east coast of Africa. And much of the interior rises more than 2,000 meters above sea level, dominated by Mount Kenya, with its snow-capped peak. The country has a huge diversity of tribes, cultures, climates, and geography. It is also a land that has been invested by migrations of tribes and colonists. The roots of mankind are said to have originated in the Great Rift Valley. This valley, running the length of the African continent, is famous in Kenya for its lakes full of flamingos and its tea plantations. Nairobi, the capital, once a humble railway siding by a swamp, is now a thriving metropolis with hotels, office blocks, and more than 2 million people. To travel to Kenya and not visit one of the numerous safari parks is like traveling to London and not seeing Buckingham Palace. Kenya's game parks are unique in the world, not just for the variety of game, but also for the ease of accessibility in the vast open spaces. Kenya is one of 5 countries that border the shimmering waters of Lake Victoria, the source of the Nile. Mount Kenya, an important symbol to all Kenyans, is in the Central Highlands, and even in the middle of summer, the nights can take on a distinct chilliness. Close by, the thick equatorial forests of the Aberdares. To the north of Mount Kenya, the popular safari parks of Shaba, Samburu, Buffalo Springs and Sweetwaters. This region represents the beginning of the dry, arid areas to the north. The coast of Kenya is a popular tourist destination, especially for those seeking respite from the European winters. Ports along the Kenyan coast are few due to the coral reef that runs the length of the coastline. Only at Mombasa, Lamu, and here at Malindi is it possible to bring a ship to the shore. And in 1498, give or take a year or so, Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese explorer, arrived en route to India. His landfall of centuries past is remembered by a padrao which stands as a beacon in the bay. Today, there is a thriving Italian community that has blended in with the local communities who, on market day, provide the tourist with all the color and bustle that typifies an African town. Nairobi in the tropics, served by the Jomo Kenyatta Airport, is a bustling African city. Nairobi, with its population of more than 2 million, is always on the move. Most tourists in search of that safari are likely to stay in Nairobi. There are numerous hotels from which to start a safari, be it the Norfolk or the New Stanley, where Ernest Hemingway used to sit in the Thorn Tree Cafe and soak in the vibe of the city.